everyone, and welcome to Panthers TV with me, Sam Hurst, as we look ahead to a big weekend back in the Elite League. On Saturday, of course, we host the Cardiff Devils here at the Most Point Arena, and then we head over to Scotland to face the Fife Flyers on Sunday. Why don't we start our preview off by talking to your head coach, Danny Stewart.
Danny, you've had a few days to reflect on the results from last weekend and the result against Guildford. How are you feeling now after that?
Oh, obviously they're not the results that we had hoped for. I think there's certain elements of our game that need to be better, but all around, obviously reflecting on the games and watching video, we're not playing bad hockey. We're defending well. We're not giving up a lot. Defensively, we're doing a good job. It's just the lack of goals right now, and it's not something that I want to continue beating down. Our guys are aware of it. I'd be more concerned if we weren't creating the chances, but I think in the last 3 games we were almost close to double in the amount of chances we've created, compared to our opposition. So, but absolutely we need to do a better job at bearing down in those situations and finding a way to score goals.
I was going to actually ask, but I think you maybe answered it, is what do you feel that the guys are doing well, but also what do you feel that they need to improve on?
Yeah, like I said, there's no question that this group will skate hard. They'll work hard every night, and I think, on and off the puck, we're doing a good job. Like I said, offensively, we are creating chances and enough to win hockey games. Defensively, we've been really good. We're not giving up a lot in terms of volume, in terms of chances, and ultimately goals as well. I think in 6 games, we've given up 15 goals against, I think, but unfortunately, we've only scored 16. So we that's the one area that's just kind of holding us back a little bit right now, and everyone knows it. Our players know it; they're aware of it. So it's my job to make sure that we're keeping the confidence levels up and guys aren't gripping the sticks too much.
And that's the thing, isn't it? You never want to lose, of course, but it's not like they're big defeats; they're narrow defeats, and I suppose it's just a few tweaks that make all the difference.
Yeah, tweaks are always each weekend with whatever team you're playing, you're going to make adjustments, but like I said, it's just finding a spark somewhere. We're most likely going to adjust the lines for this weekend and try to see if we can find some type of connection between guys, and sometimes that's all it takes, and guys that haven't found the sheet enough, or recently in the last couple of weeks, sometimes you can talk to them and tell them that they're good hockey players, but guys got to go out there and they got to have success on the ice and then get confidence through that. So sometimes it takes a guy getting an ugly one and getting on the score sheet, whether it's off his shin pad or an ugly rebound goal, and then all of a sudden he starts scoring goals on a regular basis.
Well, they all count, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Looking ahead to the weekend, so starting Cardiff at home on Saturday, a good team, but a team that we have played here and we have beaten before. Does that give you a little bit extra going into that game?
Yeah, I think it gives guys the belief that they can, and Cardiff's a heck of a team. I think probably their roster's as deep and as good as anybody, and they got good goaltending, whether it's Carruth or Bounds. Obviously Carruth being back now, and you got 3 lines that can score. Their 4th line's going to buzz and chip in as well, so and they got some good quality on the back end, so there's not a lot of weaknesses in that lineup. So yeah, we're certainly going to have to be at our best, and to beat them, we are absolutely going to have to score some goals.
And then looking ahead, Sunday, another trip up to Scotland to Fife, a team you obviously know very well from your time there. A unique rink, a unique atmosphere, I think we'll all agree. How is it playing up there?
It's fun for me, but I think I think guys going back or going there for the first time. It's a bit of a it's an older building, right? And it's some of the ice doesn't have glass around it, on the side there with the penalty boxes. So it's unique in its own way, but a little bit bigger as well, a little bit bigger than the normal ice pads, the ice sheets, and that's something that you have to adjust to as well. The dimensions are a bit different, the kicks off the boards are a bit different, so. There's a lot of time and space in that rink, so you got to make sure that you're playing the same way. You're not getting lost on the outside.
Danny, good luck for the weekend. Appreciate your time as always.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Of course, there was some midweek action for the Panthers back in the Elite League as they headed down to Guildford. Unfortunately, the result wasn't for them, but why don't we chat to your forward, Otto Nieminen, about that game and looking ahead to this weekend's action. Right, Otto, I don't want to dwell on the past too much, but let's talk about that game in Guildford, obviously on Wednesday. It wasn't the result that you guys would have hoped for, but has it been important for you guys to reflect on what you need to improve on for this weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty tough game. We didn't have enough chances. Lately we've been struggling with the goal scoring, so I think we just need to play more physical and get to the hard areas, and probably there is a lot of things to work on, but I would start with those two.
In terms of mentality, you guys haven't really been put in a situation like this as of yet this season, where you've had the three losses on the bounce. Has it been a test for the team in terms of that bounce back mentality and not letting heads get down?
Yeah, it's a new situation for us, having a few losses now in a row. So just, the basics. Let's try to stay positive and just keep grinding. I think we shouldn't put our head down. We just need to work a bit harder we have before, and I think we have all the tools and everything. So it's just need to keep working on those things.
We've heard from a lot of the guys over the last couple of weeks that this team group, as a group, has got a really good relationship with each other. One that people have said they haven't experienced before, as good as this. From your perspective, have you been feeling that too? And also, how important is it for you guys to lean on that during this time?
Yeah, I have felt that too. We have a lot of great guys in the team, and we are having fun at the rink. We just need to keep that mentality and just the spirit, and also have it here in the practice in the games more. Just push each other and cheer for us, for the other guy next to you. So that's a huge thing for us, and especially now when we're getting those losses, we just need to trust each other and trust the process.
We haven't really had the chance to speak to you that much so far this season, Otto, but obviously your second season with the Panthers. Just talk us through what it's been like for you so far this season. Was the transition into the new season a little bit easier, seeing as it's quite familiar?
Yeah, you're right with that. It's been a while since I've returned to my last season's team, so this season it's been easier. All the guys at the rink, in the office, the town, everything. It's been easier. It's just it's different season now, different staff, and mostly new players. So haven't been that great start for me than last season. So I'm still trying to work on it to get myself as good as last season and start doing better results. But I've been enjoying a lot here. Like it's been fun.
In terms of that, obviously new players to learn how to play alongside, plus a new head coach with Danny Stewart. What have you been enjoying the most personally with your hockey?
That's a tough question. Hard to say one thing, but it's just to be back here and play in front of the best crowd in the UK, and just get back to the business after a long summer. So. Just get back to the office.
You said the best crowd in the UK there. I wanted to touch on that. Obviously Cardiff back at the Motor Point Arena this Saturday. The last time they were here, it was a pretty unreal atmosphere at the Motor Point Arena. They are always a good test, Cardiff. What do you guys think you need to do to get that win again?
Like I said at the start, we need to be more physical, especially against Cardiff. They are a tough team, and they've had a great start on the league. So it's going to be a tough game, but especially here, we just want to bounce back after those losses and get back to our best. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be an entertaining game.
Of course, you're heading up to Fife on Sunday. Now, Fife, I've heard, is a very unique rink to play at. You've obviously had another year of experience of travelling up there. Just tell us from your point of view as a player travelling there, what's it like to play at that rink?
It's an experience, I could say. It's different, but you get like those nice memories. It's not always that fancy like we have here, like facilities. But it doesn't matter where you play. You can play Bond or in an ice rink or whatever. It's still the same game, and you need to prepare yourself even there, especially there. So it's a fun place.
And my last question to you, Otto, is obviously heading away, but how keen are you guys on progressing your position in the league, especially on your away days? That getting those points is just as important away, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And we are in a great position in the Challenge Cup, but on the league we haven't had that good start. So we need to start winning. It's tough. Like it doesn't happen like that. We will just now start winning. We need to just simply play better.
Panthers versus Cardiff is always a good game, a little bit of extra spice. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, the Most Point Arena was buzzing, and we're expected it to be the same this weekend. Remember to grab your tickets on our website, that's panthers.co.uk. I hope to see you there.